Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode here on our YouTube channel. This video is very quick. We want to talk about signals because we started getting signals on our group. Again, we're getting an external signal providers and we're just reposting that on our group. But the guys' win rate is extremely good. If we look at last week absolutely smashed it. These were all the signals that were sent on our private group last week alone. You can see how much money we've made here. Again, I'm making this video at 4 a.m 5 a.m now. So I was in bed, but I just woke up now and I got some notifications. So I'm not even using my YouTube mic here because it's gonna take me a lot of time, a long time rather, to edit this video. So I'm gonna chuck that away. I'm using a built-in mic on this computer. Let's see how good it is. And I'm trying to make sure that I don't edit this video, I get it out there as quickly as possible. So any mistakes that I make on this video, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be doing any retakes. I'm not gonna be editing it at all. This is a raw video as I'm recording it. So you can see that last week we had about 4 signals, absolutely smashed it. You can see here. Now the signal provider just sent us some signals. Obviously we need to have a look at them. I didn't enter because I was sleeping. I just entered this one here. That's the signal that was posted on a group earlier. But someone says, hey, I took a loss on BTC today. Let's have a look at why you took a loss, because as you're following these signals, it's very important that you yourself, you know how to trade. That's why here on our YouTube channel, I've made thousands, not thousands, but countless of videos where I teach you guys how to trade. So now I want to teach you how to handle signals. So you get a signal, right? We already told you signals are good, but they're not going to be good all the time. Now I went on to mark the entries. Now you can see this here was what our entry last week. I had already put in a stop loss in profit, and that's what we were targeting, and we actually went higher than that. So this trade, actually we ended up taking it at 31,000. We took profit. So now I've marked these lines here. Let me just zoom in here. I've marked these lines as this is the entry of the signal. This was the stop loss, and this here was a take profit. But you can see that we already hit our stop loss at exactly our stop loss. That's where the market came into. You need to understand that as you trade, that there are liquidation zones or stop loss zones. Exchanges or brokers, they can see where you're putting your stop loss. So you don't have to be predictable. Yes, someone can give you signals and say we're going long. For me, that's a good enough signals. When someone long, it doesn't matter where they're saying long to. You need to understand where you need to go long into. But I already taught you guys these tools here. So here I've got a VPVR here, straight standard volume profile, and it brings in automatically something called a point of control. So this red line here is a point of control that comes in with the indicator, right? And it also tells us that this red line here is the most traded line within this specific zoomed in on a chart, right? But it's also telling us that, hey, we've got a huge support here, we've got a huge support here. So if the market drops, it may touch these key levels. Now you can see that if I zoom out here, let's just do that. You can see that immediately, depending on when you zoomed in, you can see that it dropped to this exact point here on the chart. If you can see that, you can see it dropped to this exact point and it touched our stop loss. So I will discuss here these specific signals, and how you treat them is very important. Okay, I don't know, someone just started moving things outside, but anyway, so the signal that we have here, we've got Ethereum long, we've got ETH long, we've got BTC long, we've got KEV long. So the issue here is firstly leverage size. I don't want to use 20x. Obviously we can use 20x on BTC and Ethereum because they are not as volatile as these other currencies. If we come here, 10x on KEV, perfect. So when you're trading, you probably want to keep everything 10x if you're just getting started, and also depending on where we are on the market, because 10x will enable you to have that breathing space whenever you're trading. So what we're looking at here, let's first maybe analyze curve. So curve, this is the last signals. Actually, I wanted to take these trades now. So as I'm making these videos, I was still analyzing these things in bed, I'm now losing out on this potential profit. So let's look at curve. So I'm gonna come here and look at curve. Again, curve, we did trade it last week, and this was our entry last week, and we still, anyone in our group, we're still holding this very same position. So if you haven't closed this position, you don't have to retrade, because we're still expecting to go up here. So let's look at curve, and what we have here is our entry. Our entry is at 0.696. No, 0.696, that's correct. So let's come here, entry 696. You can see, had you entered here, you've been in a loss right now, but it wouldn't have hit your stop loss yet. So this is your stop loss, and our target is this here. So you can see, because of 10x, we're not as tight. So you can see, if we drop here, we need to drop by 3% in order for you to hit your stop loss. And you can see it did drop, but now it's pushing back to break even. So for example, now I can enter, let me just enter a trade along here on curve with 10x. So I'm gonna come to this, and let's click on curve. I don't know how much capital I have here, but I think I'll be able to take a trade. So what we can see also here is that we've got these supports here. So as you're getting signals, you need to understand also how to treat them. You can see we've got this trend line right here. So if we drop, there's a likelihood that we can drop to the stop loss zone. So it's important for you to know these things. You can see, if we zoom in, let's zoom in and see our point of control. Our point of control is the most traded zone, so we can perhaps drop to that level here. So the risk here, if I come and put my stop limit, my limit order rather on this area where they had their stop loss. Again, guys, there's a video that I saw on Instagram. I don't know, I'm gonna try to attach it here on the video, that whenever someone says put your stop loss here, in most cases, you just put your entry there, because you'll be surprised how long it goes and touch what would have been a stop loss. I'll try to attach that video here on this video. But again, I don't want to edit this thing post-production, because I want to get it out as quickly as possible. So maybe we can treat this area here as our stop loss. So I'm gonna come, and it's probably won't touch yet, but I'll come and just bring it here. So 675. So I'm gonna come back here on, try to 675. 675. I'll go in with my 25%. For now, let's see. 10x. I'll come and put the stop losses later on, but for those of you who want to calculate, but I don't think it's gonna come and touch those levels. It can, but it's less likely. I can already put in my profit here, my stop loss. I'll put it at 3%. So if my entry is here, the market needs to drop by 3% for me to accept a loss. So my stop loss now will be 654. Let me just put it in as we are here. So that's gonna be 0.654. You can see that's exactly 3%, and I'm just gonna say 0.8. That's gonna be my take profit. I'll confirm this. open long. Why didn't, okay, yeah, there we go. So you can see here the issue is that I'm not going in with a market order. However, I'm waiting. Why am I waiting? Because I've already spoke about this. You can see the white line is below the orange line. If they cross, they can come down here. You know, that could be a good entry, or I can even push my entry to these key levels here. So let's move on to the next one. Let's come here. The next one was BTC. I already touched on BTC. Let's jump back on it. The danger here with BTC is that these signals were posted about 4 hours ago. So if we calculate this candle, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm on a 1 hour candle. So right here, after just crossing, they had just crossed. So the market, the white line is the white EMA is crossing from above, which means we are coming in on a downtrend. However, we can see that we've got a point of control here, which it did come and touch. And if it were to come down here and actually touch our stop loss, it will, the least it can come down to is these key levels here, right? So I want to put in my entry there. So I'll put my entry exactly here at 29,966. 29,966. But even if we come here, we can see there's a lot of support here that we can trade. 29,966. So let's come back. So let's look for BTC here. So I'm going in at 29,966. I'll use 25% again. Now let's calculate our stop loss in this case. If this is my entry, let's move. You can see now, because we're trading with 10x, 3% of the market movement is going to be down here. So that's when we're going to be hitting our stop loss, which is less likely. It's going to be at 29,000. So I'm going to say 29,000. So that's our stop loss. $29,000. First, I need to take my leverage to 10%. To 10x rather. That's it. And then I'll take my profit at 32,200. Actually, if it pushes higher than that, I think we can reach 33,000 and beyond. But I can always adjust that later on. I think now let's just continue with this. I don't know why Bybit made this thing. You need to click so many times now. We can see that as we come here, we can even push our entry right below. Again, it just depends, because you don't know if it's going to come in and retest those levels or not. So I'm going to leave that for now. I think I've got about $200 here on my equity. So let's place our last trade on Ethereum. Again, this is based on the signal that was provided on the group. You can see, I think this was our entry. This is stop loss. If we come here, I'm not exactly sure. Let me see. This again, there's a video coming up next, guys, because here this is where I had an entry on our previous video. There's a video coming up on the channel. So we can see here, firstly, we've got huge support here, we've got huge resistance here on top. What is the signal saying? Let's jump back on it. Again, guys, I'm using limit orders. Sometimes you can go in with market orders. Just make sure that your leverage is okay. 10x is always good leverage, but however, for Ethereum and BTC, you can go beyond 10x because they are not as volatile as other cryptocurrencies. But 10x is always a sweet spot for me. So we're looking for Ethereum. So the Ethereum is 1,894. 1,894. So that was the entry. So you can see here it will most likely will come and hit your stop loss. Why? Because here I think the signal was saying use 30x or something like that. So you can see the higher the leverage, the more the risk. So if you use 10x here, you won't lose money because it's connected. In fact, I'll go in on this trade at the market order just now. Because if I go in now, for me to lose on the trade with 3% movement, the trade will have to come down here. You can see I've got a breathing space. So let's enter Ethereum. I'll enter with the rest of my leverage. So I'll use 10x. I'll use a market order to enter this trade. And I want to enter with the rest of my collateral here. Let's put our take profits and stuff like that, or rather stop loss. So I'll put my stop loss at 18,000, or rather 1,818. 1,818. I think I've got that wrong. Let me redo it. Oh, I'm on a wrong pair here. That's the issue. So let's jump into Ethereum. Where is Ethereum? Where is Ethereum? I thought I had it here, but anyway, it's fine. I'll just come here. Again, I'm entering with the rest of my leverage. And I'll take profit. I said 1,818. You can see it's 30% of the trade. So I'll go and confirm that and open a long position. Oh, it's opened it as a limit order. You can see that that's the issue. I thought I had went in with the market order, so I have to cancel that, because unless I can just wait, because it may just come down and touch it here. So you can see that's the case. That's what's happening there. So it's fine. I can just let it sit there because I think it can come down and hit it. So if I go to orders, I can now modify it from here. But anyway, it's fine. I'll just come in and put my stop loss, or maybe this is the order, I think. So I can modify it from here. But yeah, I'll see. So that is Ethereum, and that's how you can trade uh, these signals. When you get a signal, you must first look at the chart and see if the signal provider is right, or whether you're seeing the same thing that they were looking at the markets as well, because you may be looking at total different scenarios and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video. That is how you analyze the market. Obviously sometimes it will be nice, you just go in and boom, you start making money like that, but sometimes it's going to take some time for you to start making money, because you have to go in with a limit order and stuff like that. So sometimes the signal will say go in with a market order or with the limit order and stuff. So you have to just wait. As you can guys can see, the same signal provider last week, same signal, we killed it. Boom, 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 boom. So that's what we're looking for. Again, this is the trade that we still have ongoing on Matic, because I think we got a nice entry there. So guys, I'll be making more of these videos with regards to technical analysis. It's very important to always, do your own research and stuff like that. Don't just follow the trades blindly. So yeah, if you like this type of videos where I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and just start recording, I didn't even shower, imagine. So I don't even know how I look like on camera. I didn't test everything. I'm using the built-in mic here on the Mac, and I thought this will take a lot of time, because if I use this, then I have to re-edit the video after posting it. So that's the issue. So yeah, you can see the issue here with going in on with them a limit order. The market didn't come and touch yet, but you can see it's starting to pump up again. So that's just an issue, but I'll modify this after I post the video, or I just leave it like that because it can retest. Because as you can see here, then would have been pumping already. So let's see, I think what else we opened was Kev. So most of the trade that we took most of them were limit orders. I wanted to go in with this one. Let's cancel it and maybe go with the market order. Let's confirm. Because I still have my price here and stuff like that. I'm gonna click on market. I'll go in again. Let me just open long. Okay, now I went in with the market order. So I'll give you an update, guys, on Discord with regards to the trades. We'll see how everything goes. So make sure that you like the video, subscribe, and activate post notifications so that you are alerted every time we publish a video here on our YouTube channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Again, make sure that you follow us on here on YouTube, and check out our Discord, because we've got resources. I'll then go ahead and post these videos on technical analysis. So go ahead and be part of our Discord. Again, guys, it's absolutely for free. For those of you who want to be part of our Discord, guys, we already spoke about this, but I'm getting a lot of questions. So you just make sure that you come to vusidesigner.com, right? Go to vusidesigner.com. Make sure that you signed up, you opened your account using our affiliate link, using the link in the description of this video. Open your Bybit account using the link in the description of this video. If you already had a Bybit account, just use a different email to open a different account. Then move your KYC. Come to our website here, vusidesigner.com. Click on I already have an account. This will show you how to move your KYC from your old account to the new one. Then fund your new account. So you can move funds from your old account to the new one. And then you just have to fund with at $100 or more. Then after that, you put your UID, your email address, and you submit that, and it's gonna come through to us. We'll give you one-time clickable link access to our Discord. So the reason why we're doing it that way, because we want to make sure that on our Discord we only have people who are active traders who want to participate in trading, and that's why we want to share these resources with people who are actual traders. My battery is running low, guys. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.